Hello folks and welcome along to IRC eSports here. We're season 16 round 3. We are here in the lovely Las Vegas here. This track's 16.2 kilometers long, 3.853 miles long. We've got 2 DRS zones and the tyres we're going to be using, if I remember right, were the damn it, I forgot to have a look. Yep, the tyres we're using C5 mediums, C5 soft, C4 mediums and C3 hard tyres. Of course, we've always got the intermediates and the wets for just that occasion, in case it does get a little bit wet. But we've got 17 corners here, 2 DRS zones. Lovely. Going to be plenty of overtaking here. It's got one of the longest straights on the calendar, 1.2 mile long straight. And right now, what we will do is we will have a little look at the standings as they are right now. We've got Jetfish that is on 63 points, absolutely flying away. We've got Goddard's on 34. Al on 26 in third, and fourth is Temps on 25. 1 point behind him is Timmy in fifth. Bilton Matt in sixth with 20 points. Roscoe on 17 in seventh. Steve Penny in 16th. Asdog is on 16 points in ninth. Paul Blue Panda on 13 points in 10th. Kaizen in 11th with 10 points. Reese on 8 points in 12th, and 13 points for Fisco. And we've got a few drivers who have yet to score a point. Double Cream Cat, Scenario, Teen Wolf, Spanner, Ape, Godzilla Jr., Sammy and Mystery. So they have all still yet to score any points. So right now Haas are flying away in the lead on 63 points. McLaren only 3 points behind on 60. Red Bull in third on 49 points. Williams on 37. We've got the RB, the Racing Bulls, in fifth on 21 points. We've got Aston Martin on 16. Mercedes on 13 and 12. In 8th, Ferrari on 10 points. Sauber with 8 points in 9th. And Alpine have still yet to score a point. Right now, we'll see Jetfish on a lap. Let's see how he is going to be doing as he's coming into turn 5 there, hitting that curb nicely, making sure to get the car rotated as much as possible for going around this long turn 6 into 7 and 8, a really tight complex section there. And around this turn 9 there, we've got the McLaren just up ahead. That will be giving them a wee bit of a better line down this straight. But is it going to be affecting them much through the corners? Now coming up to what is known as turn 13, barely even a turn. All the way down this long straight, and this slipstream could actually be helping the Haas of Jetfish now. You see him gaining and gaining as they're coming up to turn 14, just grazing that curb, cutting as much as he can off of turn 15 and out of turn 16 now, all the way down this bit of straight around turn 17 and to the line. Jetfish absolutely commanding lap time there, 131.336, and that is Goddard's 134.149, Steve Penny 136.368. Got who else is still coming around yet? We've got McLaren of Al just coming up. And there we go, goes second at 131.777. Let's hope that's going to be lucky for well, we're here in Las Vegas. Kind of ironic, don't you think, lads? But we'll see. Bilton Matt 133.480. Oh, Roscoe getting a little bit out of shape there, coming out of turn 16. Now he's going to the line in that Williams. Times you're going to be able to put in a 133.777. So that's twice now we've seen Lucky Sevens coming up in sector time, in the final lap, sorry. See if anyone else is going to end up putting some in. We've got Godzilla Jr. 137.150, quite a way off the time there. See, Steve Penny seems to be going again. He's just coming through to the last little braking zone of turn 14. I've seen his tyres struggling for grip there. Just heard him screeching away on that RB as he's on his run down to the line. This little kink of turn 17 there. Now to the line. 133.114. That's good enough for 5th place as of yet. We've got Blue Panda in that Mercedes still yet to set a time. You see him coming over to the left hand side and trying to get a little bit of a slipstream from that Alpine of I'm not sure if that's Godzilla or Mystery, but now in turn 12 there, now all the way down this long straight, 1.2 mile long straight, makes up a third of the track almost. Just this one long straight now all the way down to turn 14, the final braking zone of the track. Makes it through there quite nicely there. Now down to the line. Things you're going to be able to put on the board. Is it going to be good enough? I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a 134. Oh, 133.623. It's good enough for 8th place for now, but we'll see how things are going to be unfolding in the next few moments. We've got Adonis on a lap, just going around turn 5 there. Now we've got 6 and then 7 right here, this little tight section. I'm trying to take as much of that curb and ride it as much as possible. All the way down this, you've got turn 10 there and turn 11 before you come up to the last braking zone before this big long straight. That's the thing, the DRS doesn't activate until you're almost at full speed anyway. There we go, activates now as he was hitting 196 kilometers per hour. We could see these cars reaching even higher speeds than that, possibly even up to 215 miles an hour, depending on, of course, slipstream and such. We have seen before in real life Formula 1, the fastest car has ever gone, I think it was 230 mile an hour, roughly, Valtteri Bottas in qualifying at Baku. So these cars can get up to sensational amounts of speed, but right now we've just seen the lone Ferrari of Adonis put it into 10th place, 133.660. Let's see, we've got Reese in the Sauber coming to the line. Where does he go? 13th, 134.791. Those who are watching right now, please feel free to leave a like, share out if you want, and subscribe. But we've got the other Sauber of Spanner 8 still to set a time, Teen Wolf, and we've got Double Cream Cat. See it going through turn 1 nicely there. And of course, this is like meant to be like 4 corners when it just feels like 2. It's a weird one. And now DRS open on the run down to turn 5, sticking over to the left hand side as much as possible. Missed that apex by quite a fair margin there at turn 5. Now going around the long left hander of turn 6. Into 7 and 8, seeing that sphere, the little man on it, or should I say big head on it, looking down as you navigate that little chicane of 789. Now all the way down to turn 12 now. Now we're coming to the end of sector 2, 58.657. For Double Green Cut going into sector 3 now. Really wanting to get a bit quicker than a 132 at least. How are they going to do coming into the final braking zone? Just took a little bit more curve there at turn 15 there. Now all the way down to the start finish straight. Like he's weaving all. Sorry about that there, folks. That is the first time that has ever happened, if I'm being honest. I got to switch them before I got started. The double cream cab putting in a 135.944. We've got Teen Wolf in the Mercedes, just coming up to turn 17. The final little bit before the line, 137.629. That was, of course, a warm-up lap. Now on the main lap now. Now let's see DRS open. You see that rear wing open. That will reduce the airflow going through, and well, increase it, sorry, and reduce the drag in order for the cars to get up to a higher speeds of, I think it was up to 12 kilometre faster, which is quite a lot in these cars, to be honest. Oh, and Teen Wolf getting a little bit out of shape there, coming out of turn 8 there. Sorry, turn 9. You see the car all over the place, unfortunately. It's like he's on a slalom, almost. Yeah, anyone in the chat section, feel free to put a little message in. I've got the chat open next to me right now. But right now we've got Teen Wolf coming to the final braking zone. We've got an RB there, just behind. Oh, and he clouts the wall there on the exit of turn 16. That is definitely going to affect him. We've got an RB right behind. That was Steve Penny there. Steve Penny, 132.848. Teen Wolf moves up a place of 136.374. Good enough for 16th place. Only managed to get up one position. Bicycle in the RB goes up to 9th, 133.382. We've got Built-in Matt here coming to the line. He's used up all his deployment. Goes 6th, 132.621, only 3 thousandths of a second quicker than Asdog in that Aston Martin. Adonis invalidated their lap, unfortunately. Risi isn't going any faster, unfortunately. So, there we have it, folks. That is the end of the qualifying for the sprint race. Really? That is the chat. That is the question you ask me. Can I say that? Somebody recognises I'm Scottish anyway. Purple burglar alarm. Is that better? There you go. Hopefully that has satisfied you enough. There we go. We're just going to be waiting for the silver of Risi jumping into the pits now. And then we'll be able to get on with our 9-lap Grand Prix sprint race. You're welcome, SC. Unsure who you are in this, but hey, welcome along still. And there we go, there we have it, folks. That is the end of the sprint qualifying. Well built and Matt getting 6th there, just on board with him there. Now Williams, Jetfish there, getting the pole position. for the sprint race coming up, 134.336. We've got Al in second place, Temp Shadows in fourth, and we've got Mystery in fourth, in fifth, Goddard's. Bilton Matt sixth, Asdog in seventh, Steve Penny in eighth, ninth was Adonis Jr. We've got Ficycle in 10th, Blue Panda 11th, Roscoe in 12th. Then we've got Reese in 13th, Spanner Ape in 14th, Double Cream Cat 15th, Teen Wolf in 16th, and Godzilla Jr. in 17th. Oh, well. Kind of missed out, but maybe you're the one that missed out there. But there we go, now we're getting ready, and I'm going to do a quick check because I never noticed this before. Formation lap is on, so that's good. That's good, because there is some leagues that I do, and they unfortunately don't run formation lap because the last game was like all buggy and stuff, so they just end up deciding to carry on with no formation lap. But there we have, folks, getting ready to get lined up on the grid in just a few moments. Have a wee quick look at tyres. Everybody is on matching sets on yellow walled medium Pirellis. See Jetfish fishing about. Kind of reminds me of what I used to do when I was used to race. It was all you heard was the noise of the steering wheel with the belt driven. So yeah, all you heard was that whining. Oh, and it seems somebody's been trying to warm up their tyres a little too much. And now is all the way back. I think that's just in front of Blue Panda. Yep, just in between Blue Panda and Bicycle. Now trying to wiggle his way all the way back up to get into the front. He's going to be dangerous. He's got to make sure he doesn't clout anybody. If he does that, then that could mean that both the drivers will end up getting disqualified from the formation lap and have to start on majority cold tyres. Oh, right up against the wall. And that is why it's always better to... Yep, there we go. I don't think Bilton Matt's going to be particularly happy with that. That's a bit unfortunate there. Don't worry guys, Ghosting's on so for formation lap. Well, I have to start getting lined up anyway, so just seen, I think it was Alder making sure to go around Temps there. Sorry, Matt. But here we go, now we're just about to get ready to get underway. There we go, we've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're away for the start of the Sprint Grand Prix. Looks like Al got off to a great start there. Managed to get the jump on Jetfish, who would have them significantly colder tyres. Temps and Mystery battling out side by side. They're going around turns 2, 3 and 4 there. But Temps manages to maintain his lead. Dalton Matt dropping down 3 places from 6th. And now Blue Panda looking like he's going to have a move up the inside of Fisco. And now they're going to be going side by side around turn 7. And it looks like Blue Panda's managed to get it. But has he? Yes, he has. Just by the slightest of margins. Got Bolton Matt there down in 9th place. He just went and managed to make sure he still kept that 9th place from Adonis, who's right on his gearbox. Now, when we look further up the field now, Jetfish managing to get back into the lead and get the Al moving back down into 2nd place. We've got Asdog there now battling back out for that 6th place, for that 5th place, sorry, with Godders. Now, who's going to be getting it? Asdog having that inside line, manages to get this the best line, the superior line. Now moving further up, looks like Jetfish there, looking for a move, looking at Al in his rear view, and then we've got Mystery and Temps going side by side. Is this going to be going 3 wide into turn 1? Al ends up the victor in that and gets up into 1st place, but he's going to be having to keep an eye on his mirrors here, as he's got Jetfish still right behind him, and they've got a storming Red Bull and Alpine desperate to get further up. Teen Wolf retired at this turn 1 there. That's a bit bad there, but Jetfish there getting down the inside on Al, and it is Temp looking like he's going to have a move. No, he isn't. Unfortunately, a bit too far back. We've got a couple of drivers falling right down. We've got the Williams pair right next door to each other. Dalton Matt still just in front. We see the RB there of Fiesicle just going off and having to cut the chicane. Ends up losing a couple of places due to that. Now Adonis looking that he's going to make a move going into turn 12. He's going to cut that down the inside. He bumps over the curb, gives Blue Panda the squeeze, gets the better traction on the exit of the corner, and this is what it's going to be all about, is all the way down. But the thing is, that Mercedes of Blue Panda is going to have the DRS using that slipstream now, and you're going to have 3 of them all going there. Blue Panda looking like he's going to lose 2 places, looking like he's going to gain a place, but the Williams pair are going up to both sides of them, and now Bill and Matt has gained his 3 places there and got back up into 6th. Absolutely spectacular. Roscoe now looking like he's going to be having a move on his teammate, and he's got that inside line. There we go, and that is him now up into 6th place. I think he went a little bit off track there, but now Blue Panda looking like he's going to be coming fighting back. Oh, and we're seeing a bit of bodywork there flying off of that silver of Spanner Ape. Going side by side still is the pair of Steve Penny and Blue Panda now. Oh, and it looked like Blue Panda there had a wee Steve Penny bumped off the side of the barrier there, but all things are good on the damage front. Oh, getting the squeeze up there on the inside, on the outside there of the wall by Blue Panda. Is Steve Penny going to be able to make any sort of moves? We'll move further back up as we've got Al and Jetfish battling it out, and also so is Temps right there. Temps having that inside line going around turn 10 and 11 there. Well, 10 there. Al having that inside line for 11 and 12. What is going to happen here? Temps getting the great launch there, and now up into 2nd place, and now he's going to be looking at Jetfish, who's right ahead, and he's going to have that DRS in order to attack. Now DRS is wide open, and now he's got what he needs to get up. But here's Al right in the slipstream. He's going to move to the inside and go for that move. No, he's a bit too far back. But now Temps is up into the lead. Al 2nd place, Jet in 3rd, and Mystery in that Alpine still sitting in 4th, just watching all this commotion going on. Temps now under threat from Al in that McLaren. They're going to be going side by side as they're going across the line. Temps is going to be on the outside, Al on the inside. He's got a better line, and it looks like Jetfish is peeking his nose up there as well as they're going around turn 1. Now all the way around turns 2, 3 and 4, which is technically just one corner, but still, Temps now back down into 3rd position. Jetfish, is he going to have a real look? Yes, he is. He's going up the inside of Al, going into turn 5, and he retakes the lead of this Grand Prix yet again. These 4 are battling out tooth and nail for this win. They are wanting them points, and they are all relentless in their attacks. Now we'll move a little bit further down, or maybe not, because it looks like they're going to be going for a move possibly. Nope, a bit too far back as of yet. I'm going to look further back if there's any action here. It looks like Fiesicles fell right down the order there and has actually made a pit stop. A couple of them have actually made a pit stop. Gooders Goddard's, Fisco and Godzilla all making pit stops now, looking like Jetfish is the vulnerable one. All three cars right behind him have all got the DRS. There we go, there's Al going up the inside. Is Temps going to be having a wee look? He's going to be going up the inside also. Yes, he is, and he's back up into second place. This is absolutely relentless. Oh, and Jetfish gets squeezed onto the inside and he loses part of his front wing. Having a look there, we've seen some carbon fibre flying off of that Haas there. I'm trying to get a good look to see if he's got any front wing damage. Yes, he has. The right hand side of that end plate has flew off. And so he's now going to be working with significantly less downforce on that front end. The car's going to be in understeer heaven, and this is perfect for the McLaren of Al to be able to get out of that DRS window. And now Jetfish not letting that front wing get him down, still absolutely relentless in his attack, going for that win. Got Mystery down 3 places there on Bilton Matt and Roscoe there, sorry, 2 places. Now down from 5th, and Roscoe doing quite nicely there to keep Mystery behind, but that could all be in vain as it looks like. Oh, and Mystery just getting that a little bit too eager and just got a little bit too much on that right foot. Jetfish managing to close that DRS gap yet again to Al, and now Al is going to be vulnerable. I have no idea how Jetfish is doing this. This is incredible. He's got a broken front wing, not using any ERS, just using the DRS to close in and keep as much of that battery full as possible, as you never know, you may need it, especially when, and drifting into the corner there. These cars are not meant for drifting, but yet he still manages to do it going into turn 14. Absolutely incredible there by the Haas of Jetfish. Now it looks like Temps having a look, was he? Nope. So, broken front wing for Jetfish, and he still manages to set the fastest lap. That is absolutely incredible, I will say. 133.585. We go further down. Let's see, Asdog's going to be vulnerable soon enough to Bilton Matt. He's going to get close enough to do it. Adonis is around. There we go, trying to get this Ferrari pointing the right way around, and you see that the front right of that front wing is actually buckled and broken off. So he's going to have significantly less downforce, a lot less than Jetfish has got. So Jetfish managing to make it work for now. Roscoe could be looking for a move on Mystery, getting back that 6th place that he just lost just a few moments ago. There we go, he's going to have the DRS soon enough, but what we're going to do is have a wee look. Oh, and here we go, Bilton Matt and Asdog being the vulnerable one, and now with that DRS now activated. Oh, and Asdog's actually got the DRS. Asdog is going to be going for it. Is he going to manage to do it? He's got that inside line, but no, he isn't. Roscoe now getting past the Alpine of Mystery, and Jetfish is now down 2 places into 3rd from Al and Temps, just getting past there with that DRS, it appears. No, was that there? I'm unsure. I did miss it just a little bit, I do apologise about that. Adonis getting another 3-second time penalty. We'll have a wee look at the time penalties now. Adonis on the 6 seconds worth, and Asdog on 3 seconds worth. Adonis 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I think that may be it. I think they may be retiring. Yep, they are. Oh, and major understeer and the lock up there from Asdog. And that results in them getting a 3-second time penalty, another one. So now, Bilton Matt has got this in the bag for that 4th place at the very least. Roscoe is now going to be up a place, and so is Mystery. Move further up the pack and see if Jetfish is going to be able to get this position back. We see Temps moving up the right-hand side there of that, the left-hand side of the McLaren on your right-hand side of your screens, and up into first place yet again. These drivers are playing musical chairs with that first place, and all three of them wanting that win. We've got Mystery now being overtaken by Steve Perry, and you see Blue Panda right behind that in 9th place. You can see just up in the distance, we've got Roscoe and that Williams storming away out of that DRS window now, with these guys battling it out in the back. And now we see Mystery overtaking Steve Perry. Is Steve Perry going to have a wee look back down the inside? Oh, but Mystery goes deep into turn 1. This is going to leave him vulnerable, is it? Well, Penny is going to have the DRS going down, and it looks like the Alpine is saving. And there we go, he's managed to get past before the braking zone and up into 7th place. Nicely done from the RB driver. Looking at these guys right now, they are very, very close to each other still. Is Jetfish going to be able to use that DRS? Is he going to be able to use that DRS effectively? We'll find out in just a moment. Now Temps is actually pulled out of the DRS window, and has he got it? No, he isn't. Neither has Thinking just yet, but now there we go, we see it, and both of them within that 1 second range of the car ahead, so they both managed to get the DRS, and very nicely indeed. We'll have a look at the position changes right now. The biggest gainer, Roscoe, on up 6 places, and it's looking like he could be up 7. Mystery and Steve Penny battling out yet again. Need to like staying very close to each other, and just seen a bit of debris, and that was off the Alpine of Mystery, just going out that little bit too fast around turn 16 and broke part of his right end plate off of that front wing. Now as we go further back, see, looks like the closest battles here are the battle for 7th, the battle for 4th, and the battle for 1st. We've got 3 different battles on for 3 different cars. It's three groups of 3 cars there. So, who is going to make well, Mystery is now just holding up Blue Panda. Blue Panda is going to be substantially quicker on this last lap. Is he going to manage to get this overtake done and get it dusted? We'll move back up with the leaders right now. We've got Jetfish looking for that move. Al already with that DRS, and there we go. We've got Jetfish zigzagging all over the place in order to try and get that, and he gets punted up the rear from that Red Bull, and I think that Red Bull of Temps should give that position back. Yes, he does. Very well done there for Temps there to allow that position back. That would have been chaos in the stewards room after, but Al gets the win in the Sprint Grand Prix and gets the maximum points. Jetfish in 2nd, Temps in 3rd, and then we've got Roscoe and Built and Mark going to be side by side coming down to the line, 65 thousandths of a second between them. Roscoe gets that 4th place, Built and Mark in 5th, we've got Steve Penny 6th, Mystery in 7th, Blue Panda 8th, 9th was Asdog, and then we've got Reese in 10th. Now we're just waiting for the last 5 drivers to come across the line. We've got Spanner, Ape across the line, Double Cream Cat also. We've got Physical on their way right now in that RB. To the line comes 13th. We've got Goddard in 14th right now, coming to the line. Just exited turn 16. Unfortunately, not his race. Ends up down in 14th place here, and then we've got Godzilla Jr. in that Alpine just coming up to the final section, the last few corners of the lap and the last few corners of this Sprint Grand Prix. And there we go, that's them, came to the line, so we're going to see in the next few moments. There we go, absolutely smashing race from you guys, just battling out tooth and nail there. Brilliant battling. So there we go. Al getting that first place there. Jetfish in second, and we had Temps in third. Roscoe up 8 places from 12th. Absolutely smashing drive from him. And Bilt and Matt, they two having that drag race to the end. Roscoe being the winner in that one. Steve Penny in 6th. 7th was Mystery. Then we had Blue Panda in 8th. Asdog 9th. And Reese in 10th. Then we had Spanner 8th. 11th. Double Cream Cat 12th. Bicycle in 13th. 14th for Goddard. And Godzilla Jr. in 15th. Unfortunately, Adonis and Teen Wolf both decided to retire from this Grand Prix. So now we're going to be moving on to another an 18-minute qualifying session where the drivers are going to battle out and decide who's going to be starting in pole position come the race, which will be 27 laps. So there we go. It's looking like it's clear skies, not a cloud in the sky anyway. Just nice and pitch black, as this is a night race. Now, give me a few moments. There we go. So this is interesting here right now. Is this going to be telling me that there's going to be rain come the race? If anyone who's racing right now in the comment section, please let me know. That would be absolutely smashing. Oh, what's happened? There we go, we're seeing the first driver out of the garage. And is that Steve Penny? No, that's Bicycle. So Bicycle, the first car to hit the track. So we're only seeing one car out on track, and well, we're seeing another one just coming out. I think that maybe Steve Penny. Yep. So it's only the RBs that are out right now. Bit interesting, I will say. No other driver has decided to come out, and we're almost hitting the 15:30 mark. So there we go. We've seen a little bit of activity from the other teams. That's a Mercedes of Blue Panda, I think. Yep. That'll be the Mercedes of Blue Panda. But right now, we're on board with Bicycle, who's going to be taking us away on our first lap of this Grand Prix. Of this qualifying for the Grand Prix, should I say. We'll just do one little silent lap and you can see how this goes. Little tour of the track. Here we go. And there we go, we see him set a time of 1:33.574 with Steve Penny, who's the next car up. It's now just coming into the final braking section right now. See what he's going to do, and he outbrakes himself. Oh, and that was a heavy hit. Just enough to manage to keep his wheel on, and he's just making sure that there is a safe space for him to get out. And is he going to be able to get out there in time and get out the way? Yes, he is. So that's going to be him back into the pits quite shortly. We'll move back down to Blue Panda, who's going to be the next one to set a time. He's just coming down this 1.2 mile straight right now. You see the rear end of that Mercedes bumping that car but turn 14 and getting a little bit out of shape. There we go, the battery struggling to stay alive there, but he manages to put in a time of 1:33.137. Reese has retired from this Grand Prix, went straight on at turn 5 there. We'll try and hopefully Blue Panda, no, he's not unfortunately going to be able to get up close enough to see what happened, but I'm guessing you just braked that a little bit too late and ended up into the barrier here. One thing you're going to have to be careful of is these barriers. Is at some parts of the track it is very close, like just right here with Blue Panda. It's not very much space for battling side by side, but still these straights do provide some entertaining battles. Built in that to the line. It's going to be the third driver to set a time of 1:33.603. Team Wolf though, doing double warm-up lap it seems. Oh, and Goddard's putting in the fastest time, 1:33.108. What also had there Blue Panda set a time of 1:33.132. We've got Jetfish to the line, 1:31.653. Are we going to have to start putting a limiter on that Haas? Because that just seems a bit too quick there. Somebody cutting corners. Paid off to stewards. Maybe. Maybe. Now let's see, we've got Godzilla Jr. just coming to the line now. Puts in a time of 1:37.098. Going to have to improve quite a bit there. Got Roscoe just coming up to start his lap, just coming around the final corner now, cutting across that apex as much as possible. Now braking as late as possible for turn 1. And there we go, he's got that Alpine right next to him there of mystery. So now Roscoe should be free of any distractions all the way around this lap. Now down into turn 5, braking just before that car, but clouts the wall a little. That shouldn't be enough to bother him too much. Now around this complex chicane section of 789. Now beautiful Williams is on its run down, all the way down this straight into turn 14, but right now DRS is going to open. Bang, there we go. Now all the way down, braking just at that 100-metre board, or just that a little bit after that. There we go, gets up, navigates 14, 15 and 16 quite nicely. Now it's just flat out all the way to the line, being gentle on the steering as you're going around this corner to try and reduce the amount of time you lost, 132.861 thousandths of a second quicker than Adonis there. Nicely done there. Now we've got Temps here. Podium last time out, goes second, 131.959. We've seen Jetfish, Als and Temps battling it out last time out in the sprint race. We'll see how it's going to be faring in the main race. We've got, who's this? We've got Mystery on a lap. We've got Steve Penny, who's just about to end his lap in the next few moments. Now we see Jetfish has went even quicker, 131.422. Steve Penny goes just behind his RB teammate, just ahead of the Alpine, 135.933. Just over a second quicker than Godzilla Jr. there. Mystery in the other Alpine. Now down the back straight, we've got a yellow flag at turn 10, but there's no driver there. Oh, that's the Mercedes. I'm guessing that is going to be Teen Wolf out of fuel. Now let's see what Mystery is going to be able to do. Coming to the line. Goes third, 132.356. Nice time there from Mystery in that Alpine. Who have we got up next? We've got Double Cream Cat still yet to settle up. Just navigating turns 10 and 11 before braking hard for turn 12. Now it's going to be flat out for about 15 seconds here at least. You can hear that engine whining away up to 212 mile an hour there. Now if you include slipstream into that could go even further, possibly even nearer 220. Now, so after navigating that section of 14, 15 and 16, round 17 and to the line, 135.622. He's going to be up next. Steve Penny's not on a lap, neither is Bicycle, but I think Bicycle is away to start, is he? No, he's not. I think he's actually out of fuel. Yes, they are. We've got Alto, another podium runner from earlier on. Done a really good qualified P2 in the sprint qualifying just previously. Clouds the wall there at turn 5. We'll see how things are going to be panning out as he comes around to turn 6 and 7 and 8. Now up to 9. Gets the car over for the right hand side and takes the shortest line that he can in order to carry as much speed as he can all the way down around turns 10 and 11 as they're both flat out. Now into 12. Now he's going to be wanting to carry as much speed as possible. This part is crucial. Now flat out all the way down to the final braking zone. There we go, he was near 20 seconds almost he was on that, and he just, turn 15, he just went and jumped over that curb a little too much and invalidated their time, so I'm guessing, yep, they're just jumping into the pits and getting a fresh set on. Span rep though on a lap, and that's that green silver. Not gonna lie, kind of actually, it is quite nice, that silver livery, cheesy peeps. My head's not with it. 134.148, 11th place for the silver driver. We've got a few cars out on track now. on the outlaps, we've got a Mercedes there. That'll be Blue Panda sitting in 8th place for the moment. We'll see how they're going to be able to do it. They're going to be able to improve their lap time. And to get further up, we'll see how things are going to be faring. Now, around turn 4 there, DRS is going to be wide open here. Now into turn 5, braking just as that curve approaches on the left hand side, just kissing that apex there and extending the car out as wide as possible, but not enough so you hit the wall. A little bit of a lock up there from Blue Panda, goes straight on a little bit and ends up with a bit of oversteer. Now around turn 9 nicely, and all the way around 10 and 11, of course, flat out corners. No need to worry about that left foot for now until you reach just a little bit before the 50-metre board. Now you're met with turn 12, and now all the way down to turn 14, of course, where he is right now is considered a left-hand turn. It's turn 13, which kind of reminds me of Austria, where turn 2 is actually just that little kink before the second, before the end of the DRS zone. So a little bit weird, but oh, Blue Panda getting right out of shape there, and he's not going to have enough time. He's going to have to try and recharge that battery if he can. Nope, that's it. He's bailing out of qualifying. 8th place is going to be as high as they can manage. We'll move further down and we'll see who is next on the board. We've got Asdog, who's still yet to set a time, using up all of that battery as he's on his run down from turn 16 all the way to the line. We'll see, that's him run out of battery there on turn 17, and 133.341 is good enough for 10th position for the time being. That is most likely going to be as far as he's going to be able to get up. Who's up next? We've got Al just starting a lap. We'll stay on board with him as he's still yet to be able to set a time. One of the only ones who hasn't set a time yet. Reese unfortunately didn't manage to set a time as he ended up crashing at turn 5. So yeah, unable to get any lap time in, and will be starting from the back of the grid depending on how Al fares. Al now coming around the complex 789 section. Oh, and it looked like that tail end clipped that wall there on the exit. That's not going to be helping lap time at all. Now all the way down this straight here. Well, he navigates down there. We'll see another car who is further up. We've got Asdog. Navigates the last couple of braking zone corners anyway. Sitting in 10th place. What is this Aston Martin driver going to do? Is he going to be able to improve? No, he isn't, unfortunately. Bicycle, are they going to be able to improve though? They do, but no, they don't, unfortunately. Spanner Ape still yet to set a time. We've got Asdog, where did Al goes second, 131.468. We've got Temps now on a lap, who've battled out in that sprint race. Good enough for 3rd place, exactly where he started. Same with Mystery. We've got Roscoe, who's still yet to finish their lap in 6th place right now. Are they going to improve enough? They do, but not enough to move up the order. Spanner Ape, whereabouts are they? They've still got quite a bit to go. Godzilla Jr. now just coming to the line. 135.664 is their time to beat. Are they going to be able to do that? No, they aren't. 1.6 seconds off. We've got the Sauber of Spanner Ape, and they're not on a lap right now. So there you have it, folks. That is the end of the main qualifying session, and we're going to be moving on to a 50% race in just a few moments. We're going to have 27 laps of racing around this 6.2 kilometre long track, or fair that miles, that's 3.853 miles. So that's the final car, just the way to get wheeled back in. So there you have it, folks. That is the end of the qualifying for the main race. Jetfish getting the fastest lap in pole position yet again. 131.422, just not far behind him. 46 thousandths of a second was Al in that McLaren, and second place is going to be lining up alongside him in the race. Temps, Shadow and Mystery will be lining up together yet again. In third and fourth, we've got Goddard's and Roscoe. In fifth and sixth, seventh and eighth is Adonis and Bilton. Matt, ninth and tenth, Blue Panda and Physical. Steve Penny and Asdog will line up on row 6. On row 7 will be Spanner, Ape and Double Cream in 13th and 14th. Row 8 will be Godzilla and Team Wolf in 15th and 16th. And in 17th will be Reese, starting at the back of the grid. There we go, folks. Now we're just waiting for the drivers to get their setups, that if they need to make any minor adjustments, maybe tyre strategies, fuel loads for this 27 lap Grand Prix. Right, so we're going to have a wee look at the tyres right now. Everybody opted for the mediums at the start again, except from Goddard's and the McLaren. We've got Bilton Matt on the hards, and the Williams in 8th place, and we've got 10th place for Physical on the hard tyres also. So we're just waiting for the drivers to get back around and get ready for get lined up for the start of this Grand Prix. And then we'll go, folks, as the drivers all getting ready to turn back to their grid spots right now. They've navigated the 17 corners that are required for this formation lap, and it seems like a couple of them have actually almost missed their spots, and we see the Ferrari of Adonis struggling to get back into that spot that they were meant to be in, and they've unfortunately been disqualified. So now, here we go, we're just waiting for the last of the drivers to get lined up, and there we go. We're getting that green flag started to wave. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, And it's 5 red lights and we're away. We'll change that back to position changes, it looks like. Oh, there's carnage already. It looks like there's a McLaren of Goddard's around. Going side by side, going into turn 1 though. Jetfish and Al side by side. Roscoe up 3 places there. And who was it? They've just went and Goddard's right down the order. Roscoe up 3 places there. And now Mystery is looking like he's going to be trying. Asdog, though, is up a place. We've got Bilton up 6 places. Bilton Matt clouts the wall within the exit at turn 5 and is ghosting right now, so he's going to be vulnerable to the Red Bull, who's just able to whiz past, and Bilton Matt is around. Just takes too much of that curb there at turn 8, sorry. Moving back up the park, we've got this battle still ensuing, and this has been going on from the Sprint Grand Prix between Al and Jetfish. Is Mystery going to be able to get back up there, and Temp's Shadow going to be able to get back up there in this battle? Al has got the slipstream, and you can see that MoneyGram sponsor on the back of the spoiler of that Haas. That is all he is looking at right now. We see the Haas just jumping a little with a connection, but we see Al manages to make it through, but then again he goes a bit deep and ends up with a broken front wing, I think. No, he isn't. He just managed to get away with it, but now he's vulnerable to Roscoe. Roscoe right on the tail of that McLaren. Looking at that second place, is he going to go for it? He's going to go around the outside, but is that going to be boxing them in and leaving them vulnerable to Mystery? Mystery now having a wee look, and now they're going to be going side by side as they're going around turn 2, 3 and 4. And there we go, Mystery now looking at the back of that Williams again. Is he going to be having a wee dive? No, but the door is too narrow in order to fit through. We see these top 7 all within DRS range of each other, and then we've got the bottom lot just after 8th all within DRS range of each other, except from 15th, 16th and 17th. Unfortunately, just a bit more of a gap between them. We'll look further up. Oh, and you see side by side we've got Asdog and Temps. Temps is going to have that inside line going into turn 12, and he gets it done before then. Clouts the bollard there at turn 12 on the apex, and now looking on we could see Adonis and Mystery side by side going down this 1.2 mile long straight, and it looks like Adonis has to settle for that 5th place for now, but that could all change in the next few moments. Al back up into 1st place there, looking back. Oh, and you hear that Mystery just clouting the wall, just tapping it a little on the entry. We'll look further back and we'll see who else is battling it out right now. It looks like we've got Bilton Matt and Blue Panda. Oh, and who was that? Was that Godzilla Jr. jumping around there, lagging? It appeared so, but Bilton Matt's going to have that inside line at turn 1, which is going to turn to the outside at turn 2, but that's not going to matter because he's already got that position. And we see the Alpine there of, who was that? That was Godzilla there, doing a 180 almost, and pointing the wrong way, but now manages to get it pointing the right way and get it back in working order right now. Temps and Adonis battling out yet again. Temps now getting past, getting back past Temps, sorry. Now how things are going to go. Oh, and you see the Ferrari getting right out of shape there on the exit of turn 9. That is what Temps is needing, and that is the 2nd time that he's managed to get an overtake right there going into turn 12. Nicely done there, just waiting for the driver in front to make a mistake, and then is able to move on and move in for the kill. Spanner 8 blows in the place 2 bicycle in that Racing Bulls. Now are we going to see the other RB now move past? And yes, we are, but who's going to have the DRS? It's going to leave Bicycle vulnerable, and see that Silver hitting over 200 mile an hour and getting up into 9th place, and the 2 RBs have swapped around. Steve Penny now up into 8th, Bicycle down into 10th, and Spanner Ape hasn't moved at all. He's still in that 9th position, looking on, but here we go. He's going to be having that run down into turn 1. They're going to be side by side going into turn 1. What is going to happen? Spanner 8 on medium tyres, making it work nicely. Done there. Of course, they're all on medium tyres. Roscoe now losing the position to Mystery in that Alpine now, moving up into 3rd place. But oh, Mystery still getting a bit out of shape. That pressure is building. It's getting really intense, this battle here for 1st place. We've got the top 7 all together. Is that Built and Matt around? Built and Matt is around at turn 5. And has he got any front wing damage? I think they may have. Yep, Built and Matt has got damage there, unfortunately. And he cuts the corners just a bit. That is unfortunate there, I will say that. Al now chasing down Jetfish yet again. These two are relentless with each other. Roscoe though, looking on at that Alpine for that 3rd place, enough to get back onto the rostrum. Is he going to be going for it? He's struggling. He's not got the slipstream that he needs. There we go, we've got Al moving up into 1st place. We've got Temps and Roscoe going side by side as they're going through turns 14, 15 and 16, sorry. And there we go, we see Adonis there, right behind the Williams. Is Roscoe going to be able to do it? He's going to have that inside line for turn 17. We see Al and Jetfish further up the road, battling out. Jetfish on the outside, Al on the inside. And there we go, we see Roscoe also getting up into 4th place again, managing to successfully defend that position. Goes out a little bit wide to try and cover off that Red Bull, and now manages to secure that 3rd position. We see just up ahead we've got Al and Jetfish battling out again. Al managing to get back past, but wait a minute, Jetfish throwing it up the inside there and getting back past, but they're still side by side going up around turn 6 and going into 7. Is Al finally going to manage to make it complete? Yes, he is. But here we go, we've got Mystery being overtaken by Roscoe. Roscoe managing to make full use of Mystery, focusing too much on the drivers in front of Jetfish and Al, waiting for that opportunity. And now Roscoe managed to wait for that opportunity. Is now past that Alpine, and that Alpine's going for it. He is not messing around. But he's going to have to be careful because we've got an absolute raving Red Bull right behind him. Now, how is this going to unfold? We'll see. Al and Jetfish are probably going to be battling out, but Temps now making it past Mystery, using that DRS. He jumps into the slipstream and he's absolutely storming it down there and just ends up tapping the back of Roscoe. Jetfish managing to make it back past Al there and move back up into the lead. We've got Roscoe there in 3rd place still, and it looks like these 3 are all compact right next to each other. We've got Jetfish still in the lead. We've got all these 6 drivers all right next to each other. This is going to be absolutely carnage. I would be surprised if no driver ends up making contact. Roscoe ends up with a broken front wing now. And there we go, we see Al, Jetfish, Temps, these 3 battling out prior in the sprint race. And we've got Adonis, Roscoe and Mystery just behind that. Adonis now looking on and trying to make a move and see where he can make a move and overtake. And we see Roscoe going right in the back of Adonis and breaking that front wing even further. Mystery now was hoping to be able to make it past Roscoe there and move up into that 5th place, but unfortunately had to yield. Now let's see. Oh, we see Roscoe getting right out of shape there, coming out of turn 9. That is not going to be helping him at all. Temps will be looking to try and see if he could get that overtake done at this same bitty that he done prior, just a few laps ago. But now that didn't work out. But now he's going to have the DRS down this long straight. You're going to have DRS for about half a mile here. And there we go. We just see the. Oh, you see Al there peeking it up the inside. Is he going to manage to make it work? Yes, he does. And Al now moves up into 2nd place, but gets right out of shape. And it looks like Jetfish could have a broken front wing. Has he? No, he hasn't. But there was a little bit of a lift up there on the rear of that McLaren. That is not the best situation you want to be having. Asdog now into the pits. I'm actually surprised that Roscoe hasn't came in yet with that broken front wing. It hasn't got any end plates whatsoever. Now is he going to be having a wee look? Mystery now going up the inside of Roscoe, and now moving up into 5th place. These top 6 are not moving an inch out of that DRS zone of the car ahead. They're all sticking nicely within it. Temps now up into the lead. Al in 2nd and Jetfish in 3rd. Then we've got Adonis, Mystery and Roscoe. Then Physical, Spanner Apes, Steve Penny, Goddard, Blue Panda, Reese, Bilton Matt, Dream, Double Cream Cat, Asdog, Teen Wolf and Godzilla sitting in last there. So now we'll see Steve Penny being overtaken by Reese. Just there, Reese's up 6 places after being retiring and crashing out. We've got Steve Penny, who's around. What corner is that? That's at turn number 9. Steve Penny is around. But having a wee look now, Al making the move on Temps. And it looks like Temps is starting to pull away in the lead. We'll see how he's going to manage to do. Al moves up into 1st place yet again. And see Mystery getting right out of shape there. And now he's fallen out of the DRS zone of the car ahead. Can he do what he can to be able to get back up into that DRS window? It's going to be a tough one considering these 4 are all within a DRS train of one another. He's half a second off. Roscoe jumps into the pits now. It's going to be a little bit longer. It's going to be roughly about a 12-second pit stop, I think. No, 8-second pit stop, sorry. And with that being a 20-second pit stop standard, it's, yeah, he's going to be in there for a long time. Near enough 30 seconds he's going to be in there for, actually, in that pit stop. But right now, these 4 all sticking within each other. Mystery falling a bit more out of that gap. Roscoe now down in 14th place. And we look at the tyres. So he's went on the medium compound tyres. Roscoe has. Asdog went on to the hard compound. Same as Steve Penny and Godzilla. And we'll see what Teen Wolf's way to go on to in just a moment. Is it going to be the hard compound tyre? Most likely is. Yes, it is. The hard compound tyre that he's went on to. Adonis fell out of that DRS range now. And now it's a 3-way battle. We've seen this battle ensuing on the sprint race just a few moments ago. Just about half an hour ago. And now we're seeing Temps, from Temps' point of view, Jetfish getting back up into the lead. And Temps straddling that curb at turn 14. Just that little bit much there. And doing whatever he can to try and keep that flowing, but he's went and lost time, and he's going to try and do an undercut, it seems, to try and get past these 3 just up ahead. And that is not how you want to do it. That is not the way it's going to be helping him to get that win. It's now he's got a 10-second time penalty. He's going to be hoping and praying for a safety car. Al getting a little bit out of shape as he's coming around turns 2, 3, 4, which is technically just turn 2, which I don't understand why. But it seems as Steve Penny spun out again. Yes, he has at turn 12 this time. Now, how our thing is going to unfold between the McLaren of Al and Haas of Jetfish, sitting in 1st and 2nd. Is Adonis going to be able to catch up here? He's sitting 1 second almost, well, over 1 second now of DRS range. So that's a 1.8 seconds now. As these 2 are battling it out, he's going to be wanting to hope that they battle out an insane amount, because it's not very easy to catch it back up here. When we look at the interval there, sitting 1.5 seconds behind. Is he going to be able to catch up? He's, yeah, it's going to be quite a tough one, and Mystery is gaining. Jetfish being overtaken again by Al. Nicely done, Al, getting back up into 1st place. These 2 are battling out ruthlessly and not letting each other get away. And I think we could be seeing this till the end of the Grand Prix here. And there we go. Looks like he was having a wee look there. Reese actually doing incredible here from up to 9th place, but he's going to have quite a big way to go. Al now being overtaken yet again. Is he going to have the DRS? No, he hasn't. It's going to be the Haas of Jetfish that has got the DRS. We'll move further down and see Asdog and Temp's Shadow, and we've got Roscoe there as well. They're battling out here for that 10th position. Who's going to be coming out as the victor in this little battle? Asdog got that inside line, but we've got a safety car, and this is what Temps would have been wanting, as now he could jump into the pits and get that penalty deleted and gone. As you never want to end up getting a 10-second time penalty, as that is you're going to be wanting to get rid of that as soon as possible. We see the Silver of Spanner Ape jumping into the pits. Have a wee quick look at penalties, and we'll see it's only Temps that has got a 10-second time penalty. Reese, though, this is going to be absolutely wondrous for him, as the time lost in the pit lane here is only 15 seconds if it's under a virtual safety car or a safety car. It's only around 15-second time loss compared to the 21 second pit stop it is for the green flag conditions. But we'll have a wee look further up and we'll see just a whole train of cars all jumping into the pits now. There's Steve Penny, who's right at the front of this lot. Teen Wolf now getting out of the pits. Now, same as Steve Penny, and we're going to have a long safety car here, folks, as we're going to have to wait until but Teen Wolf isn't getting back around in order to get back in the lead, to get back onto the lead lap. No, that's the thing, these guys are going to have to try and jump off the track in order to let Teen Wolf past. It's going to be very difficult around here, considering there isn't many overtaking opportunities, but Steve Penny has managed to well, not overtaking opportunities, but chances to go off the track. They could do it just here and just jump off the track just for a brief moment in order to allow Teen Wolf past, but then again we'll see how things are going to be unfolding, if he's going to manage to get past or not. It is a bit bull with this game where it doesn't allow drivers to pass when it's under safety car conditions. But we'll keep an eye on it and see if he's going to have an attempt at getting past, knowing that unfortunately he's going to have to wait, and yeah, it's a bit unfortunate in that sense. So it doesn't look like he's going to be getting allowed past at all, unfortunately. Oh, just having a look at the screens there and just seeing Hamilton, Perez, Verstappen there. See Joe and Kevin Magnussen just there also up on the big screen there. Yeah, of course, bud. It'll always be saved anyway. Like straight up onto YouTube, that'll just be there, so you could go nuts. Watch it as many times as you like, preferably a lot to get them views up. But right now, we're seeing the safety car still running round, and Teen Wolf unfortunately is going to have to stay where he is. That is unfortunate, I will say, considering he's not going to be able to get anywhere. Steve Penny is already passed and is already on the other side of the track right now. That is, I will say, that is a bit unfair. What are your guys' opinion watching on this? It is unfortunate that the safety car doesn't allow you to to pass, or race control should I say, don't allow you to pass the cars on the lead lap. As we see there, 19 Wolf still on lap 11, lap 12 for Steve Penny. So I don't think the safety car is going to be coming in this lap. It's most likely going to be next lap, I would imagine. We'll wait and find out. As you see, safety car is now just coming around turn 16. I don't think a safety car is going to be coming in this lap. If so, it's going to be a very, very late call. Yeah, the safety car is staying out, so we're going to have another lap of the Mercedes safety car just ahead. Honestly, I do wish we had a safety car camera, but yeah, Bicycle jumping into the pits now. That is a bit unusual, but most likely be jumping in onto the medium compounds, I'm going to be guessing. Well, we look at tyres right now. We've got quite a few on soft tyres and a few on the hards. It's going to be better for the hard tyres come the end of the race over the last couple of laps, but as of the right now, it's going to be a bit tough, and the medium tyres will be the better compound at the start of this restart. So we're going to be getting started at the end of this lap. We'll be getting started on lap 14 when we're going to have 12 laps left of racing. So we'll see how that is going to unfold. These medium runners could be in for a good result here, but we could wait and see how things are going to be unfolding. There we go, we've got that message from race control to say the safety car is in this lap. Have a quick look. We've got Jetfish and Al leading the pack. We've got Adonis in third, fourth is Asdog, Mystery in fifth, Goddard's in sixth, then we've got Blue Panda, Bolton, Matt Reese in ninth, Roscoe 10th, then we've got Temps in 11th, and unfortunately had a 10-second time penalty, so end up falling right down the order also. Then we've got Double Cream Cat in 12th, and we've got Godzilla 13th, Spanner 8th, Bicycle, Steve Penny and Teen Wolf. But now Jetfish gets us underway again, and it looks like Adonis, oh no, he's getting past that lapped car there. Adonis getting past that lapped car there. Bicycle jumping into the pits yet again. That's unusual. We'll go further down to see Godzilla being overtaken by Spanner 8 being overtaken by Double Cream Cat. Double Cream Cat now being left in the dust as Spanner 8 gets back past and moves up into that 12th position yet again. Moving around and seeing who is going to be right next to each other here. Now let's see, having a look on board with Jetfish right now. Let's see, is Al going to be able to get close enough and stay close enough in order to use that DRS in the next lap? I think he most likely is going to be, but we'll wait and see. The gap is now sitting at just under half a second. Is he actually going to wait for the DRS to kick in? I don't think he is. I think he might actually be going for it right now. He's using that slipstream effectively, going on board with him, and you can see how quick he's gaining. Oh, and you see that little twitch of the brakes there, just to try and make sure he stays just behind, as he now knows that it's going to be better. Oh, you see Roscoe. Oh, Roscoe went right on straight, and now he's lost a bunch of places there. DRS is now being enabled. Moving further up, I've seen two cars right next to each other looking like Asdog has been overtaken by Ministry, but Goddard was having a look also. Was on Asdog having a look on Goddard's also. Al now still sitting firmly close to the back of Jetfish. I don't think he's wanting to battle just yet. He wants to make sure that he could get out of the way of the car behind. There we go, Mystery getting up into 5th place past Asdog, and seen, I think it was Temps there, moving up past Blue Panda there, and getting up into that 8th position. Temps is going to be definitely wanting to get back up, considering he was battling out for that 1st place just a few moments ago, about 10 minutes ago, battling out for that win. But now down into 8th place, unfortunately, ended up speeding in the pit lane and has now done an extra stop than everyone else, or than the car competitors in front. Steve Penny being in the pits 3 times, Bicycle 4 times into the pits. Now we're going to be moving further up, and as you see, Al, is he going to be going for it? He moves to the left hand side. He's using that DRS, and they're going to be going side by side as they're going down into the braking zone. No, they're not. Al manages to make it past and is up into 1st place. Is Asdog going to be having a look at Mystery? No, he isn't. He stays behind. Asdog getting a 3-second time penalty. Well, moving further back, is anyone else going to try and go for a move? No, there aren't. But right now, Al and Jetfish still battling out for that win. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 3. And there we go, we've had a virtual safety car now. And is it going to be upgraded or not? No, it isn't. Oh, Wolf has just retired on track. That is unfortunate. And I hope this isn't going to be getting upgraded to another safety car. If it is, and I think it may be just a soft run to the end. Oh, and is Double Cream Cat doing that? Nope, jumped onto the medium tyres. So how is this going to unfold for so there we go, this virtual safety car has ended now, and you see Jetfish has actually lost out a bit of time there. Is he going to manage to get Al using this DRS? He's still within the range, but I don't think he's going to have enough, be close enough in order to get it. Maybe, then again, I could be wrong with the length of this straight. He could get him on the brake, and he's gaining. He's going to go for it. No, he sits behind for now, and he's going to be eyeing up that move to see. Who is that in that McLaren back there? That's not Blue Panda. That'll be the car of Team Wolf. But right now, Jetfish now going side by side with Al. Is going to have that inside line going into turn 17, and now takes it up into the lead. And Al has nothing he can do just yet. But then again, he's going to have this DRS in just a few moments, and he could move back up into 1st place. These two are just going to be swapping around. There's going to be like musical chairs for that 1st place. No, he decides to sit back. Having a look, Goddard's now under threat from Adonis in that Ferrari, the lone Ferrari in this race. Mystery just looking on in that Alpine in the 5th place. Go back a little bit. We've got this battle for 6th place between Asdog, Bilton Matt and Temps. Temps, braking late, looking like he was going to try and go for a move around the outside of Bilton Matt, going into turn 7, sorry. But ended up just breaking that bit of light and having to go straight on. We'll move back further up with Al and Jetfish. And is Al going to be going for it this time around? I think he's just managing to save that ERS as much as possible before he goes for it. Now we've got DRS wide open. Makes it look easy. And we see Bolton Matt now getting past Asdog and moving up into 6th place. Temps unfortunately not being able to make any moves just yet. Oh, we've got Spanner Ape, and Spanner Ape has retired from this Grand Prix, and now we've got a safety car. Temps right into the pit, and he's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think he cut across a little, but he jumps into the pits now. Needed a new front wing. So there we go, he gets that new front wing with the safety of a safety car. Unfortunately, Spanner Ape has left the session now, and now we are down to 15. So I'll having the lead of this Grand Prix, and we've only got about 7 laps to go after this one. And quite a lot of them will be under safety car, as we're still waiting for the safety car to pick up the leaders. You see Double Cream Cat just coming out of the pits, and they're on the soft compound tyres. So Temps and Blue Panda all on the soft compound tyres now. I think that would be the best strategy moving forward. Oh, we quick look at the position changes. So we've got the biggest gainer right now is Racy, up 9 places. Then the other driver up the most places is Asdog, up 5 places. The biggest loser up to now is Temps, who's down in 13th, who qualified 3rd, and is looking to make amends on what the mess up that happened earlier on, and get back up into that podium position. We're seeing drivers all jumping into the pits, making sure to jump onto that Red Bull Pirelli, as that is going to be the biggest advantage. A lot of these drivers maybe not having the soft tyres available, or these drivers that haven't pit, that are on the hard tyres, they're going to be vulnerable come restart this Grand Prix. Now, I can tell you right now, Al is in a good place right now. Jetfish and Al separated by the Williams of Roscoe, and now Al has got the buffer that he needs in order to get up and most likely get this win. It's looking very favourable for him right now on them soft tyres. He'll be able to make light work of the 4 cars ahead, with them all being on the older tyres. And we're still just waiting for Bicycle and Double Cream Cat to catch back up to the back of the pack. Double Cream Cat just coming through turn 1 right now. Welcome along to those watching right now. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to leave a like, share and subscribe. It would be much appreciated. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as possible, and hopefully provide you more with even more entertainment that I could and more content that I could offer you guys in the future. It would be greatly appreciated. But right now, Adonis in the lead right now on them old hard compound tyres, with Mystery in 2nd, also on the old hard tyres. Old mediums for Dalton Matt and the old hards for Reese also. And we've got soft tyres for Al, Ross on the hards, Jetfish, Goddard, Asdog, Blue Panda all on the softs. Same with Temps in 13th and Double Cream Cat in 15th. The other ones, Steve Penny, Godzilla and Fishco on them hard compound tyres. Penalties right now, we see that Asdog's got a 3-second time penalty, Temps has got a 3-second time penalty also, and Bicycle down in 14th has a 6-second time penalty. So we'll see how that is all going to unfold. The top 4 drivers have only 0, and I think that time is going to be getting a... The safety car should be in at the end of this lap, and we'll be getting ready to get underway on lap 21. Also, I've just noticed I got my 20th subscriber just there, or not too long ago, so thank you all for that. And now we're going to be seeing the safety car in this lap, and we're going to have 5 laps of racing here, and hopefully no more safety cars or virtual safety cars or any such of that matter. Adonis is going to be leading us away in that scarlet red Ferrari, followed by the Alpine of Mystery and Bilton Matt in third. Then we've got Reese, Hal, Roscoe, Jetfish, Goddard, Asdog, Blue Panda, Steve Penny, Godzilla, Temps, Ficycle and Double Cream Cat. Adonis gets away over the line, is going to be setting the one setting the bar right now. It looks like Reese is under threat from the McLaren of Al, and Al is now moved up into 4th place. Reese is now going to be under threat from Roscoe. Roscoe looking like he's going to be making a move up the inside at turn 5. Goddard's now battling out with Jetfish. Jetfish now going up the outside of Roscoe and looking for that move. Is he going to be getting boxed in by the silver of Reese? It doesn't look like it. And it looks like they're going side by side, Roscoe and Jetfish battling out for that 7th place right now. That's 6th place, sorry. And now Goddard is just looking on and seeing this battle ensue. And now Jetfish is up past Reese now and up into 5th position. Is Roscoe going to be having another look at Reese? But no, Goddard is still. Goddard is having a wee look up the outside of Roscoe, and and he has to sandwich his way through. That was not nice from Goddard there, and he forces his way past both drivers there. That is definitely going to be getting looked at, I would say. And there's definitely a couple of drivers there that aren't happy, as Adonis though now being overtaken by Mystery and now getting back past. We see in the background there Al getting past Bilton Matt for that 3rd position, and Al making full use of them soft tyres, them Red Bull Pirellis. Now sitting in 3rd position, was down in 5th at the start. Temps now getting past Reese. Reese unfortunately on them hard compound tyres is just falling right back. Al now into 2nd place, is now past the Alpine of Mystery. Now he's only got one more name on that list, and that is Adonis in that Ferrari. Now he's got the slipstream, the DRS. He moves to the right hand side. He's going for it down the inside at turn 5. Is he going to manage to make it work? Yes, he does. Up into the lead, and now away he goes. His rival for this race has been Jetfish, and Jetfish is actually sitting down in 5th place right now. Never managed to make good on the pit stops that happened. Roscoe ended up in between both of them, and now that is given the advantage to Al in order to get past and just get that little bit of leeway that he needed. Now all he needs to do is get a great launch out of turn 12, and he could be away. He's not going to have anyone to bother him behind. And there we go. That is him outside of that 1 second window. And we'll stay on board. We'll look at Jetfish just making it past Bilton Matt there. But is Bilton Matt going to take that line down? No, I don't think so, but he's not got the battery in order to use. But now Jetfish seeing Mystery and Adonis battling out, and this is slowing him right down. And there we go, Mystery has just allowed Bilton Matt to get back past and up into 3rd place. This is absolutely incredible. Bilton Matt now going for the block on the Alpine of Mystery. Mystery now looking any which way he can. Now Bilton Matt is going to throw it down the inside to turn one, and he ends up getting spun out there just by being collected by Adonis. And Jetfish now has been overtaken by Temps Shadow, his other rival in this race that hasn't had the best of second halves of the race, but now is looking to make up for that. There we go, going up the inside of Goddard. Now into turn 5, he has to yield. He didn't manage to get the traction he needed on the exit. Now has to sit back into 6th place. Al now absolutely flying away in the lead. 3.5 seconds. Jetfish isn't going to be getting the points that he has been getting in the previous races. And there we go, we've got them two coming into contact, and I think that is Jetfish with some damage on that front wing of the Haas. And yes, he has. He's broken that front end plate off, and now Goddard is trying to look for that battle for 4th place and trying to get back past Roscoe here. He's looking at any which way he can. He's looking for that left hand side, but Roscoe was squeezing him against it there. And now Goddard gets past with the aid of the DRS. Is he going to be having a look on Mystery? Nope, he's just that little bit too far behind in order to make a move. Having a wee look, so looking at a move though is Reese, looking to make good and get back past, and he does, up into 8th place. Oh, and he gets, that was, I think that was a little bit of a tap there from the car behind of Asdog, but now Mystery now battling out with Adonis, Goddard and Roscoe, all battling out for the 2nd place and the place on the podium. We've got 2 places up for grabs right now, as Al is flying away, 4 seconds in the lead right now. We've got Bilton Matt into the pits. I don't think he's too happy with what has happened, but then he could be going for that fastest lap also. Is he going to be jumping onto them soft tyres? Yes, he is. So he's going to be trying to steal that fastest lap away, of course. Yeah, if it works, it works. I'm unsure if he's going to be getting that extra point with him being outside of the point scoring positions. We'll see Bicycle getting a 3-second time penalty. Hopefully we'll look at the penalty situation right now. Bicycle on 9 seconds worth of penalties. That's going to drop him down to roughly where Godzilla Jr. is right now. 3 seconds for Asdog and Temps right now. We'll see how things are going to unfold with all that in the next few moments. Looking right now, Adonis looking for that 2nd position on Mystery, getting side by side before this DRS zone, and now Goddard's getting up into 3rd place. This is like a recreation of Schumacher and Hakkinen back about 25 years ago. One goes one way and one goes the other, and yeah, that was one way Hakkinen managed to get past. It was Schumacher and Hakkinen going side by side down the Kemmel straight. One goes one way around the back market and the other goes the other way. Adonis now getting passed by Goddard's going around the outside. Oh, and we've seen Adonis getting a little bit out of shape there. And we can see the Williams of Roscoe and Mystery trying to make good and try and get past Jetfish, putting in the fastest lap of the race, 132.959. Only person in the 135s and 132s right now. So Jetfish is desperately trying to make up some points. Now we're going up into 8th place. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. I think that may be Bilton Matt just trying to build up a little bit of battery that he needs in order to get a fast lap, and he's going to have to beat that 132.9. We see a big smoke pile there from, I think that was Mystery. They're coming out of turn 9. Now, who is going to be on this podium? Who's going to be in 3rd? And let's see who's going to be in 14th. Who left the session? That is unfortunate. Blue Panda and Steve Penny swapping places now. Asdog and Jetfish swapping places also on the run down to the DRS zone. And it looks like Asdog's actually going to have the line there, but looking right now, Temps Shadow and Roscoe going to be battling out side by side as they're on the run down into turn 14 right now. And there we go, Temps has managed to make the overtake, but it's all going to be for nothing as he's got that penalty. Al comes across the line to win the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Adonis comes 2nd, Goddard's 3rd, Mystery is in 4th, and then we've got Roscoe 5th, 6th for Temps Shadow. Jetfish is 7th, 8th for Reese Asdog in 9th, then we've got Steve Penny in 10th, Blue Panda in 11th, then we've got Bicycle who came across the line in 12th, Double Cream Cat, we're just waiting for them to come across the line, and Godzilla Jr. rounds up the end of the runners. There we go, absolutely smashing race there. I would say my driver today would be his teammate, actually, of Al. Absolutely sensational drive from Al all week, all race actually, all sessions. There we go, we could see the two McLarens up on the podium there. Al in first, Adonis second, and Goddard in third. Now, there we go. We'll have a wee look at the results for the rest. We've got Al, who got that first place. Second was Adonis. Then we had the Goddards in third. And we had Mystery in fourth. Fifth was Roscoe. Sixth for Temp Shadows. Jetfish was seventh. A bit unfortunate for Jetfish after having such a good race at the start. Reese was 8th. Absolutely smashing drive from him, coming from 17th on the grid and gaining 9 places. We've got Asdog, who came home in 9th, then we had Steve Penny in 10th, 11th for Blue Panda, Bicycle in 12th, and Double Cream Cat in 13th. And then we had Godzilla Jr. in 14th, 15th was Bill Matt, a lap down, unfortunately retiring on the last lap. Spanner Ape in 16th, and 17th was Teen Wolf, who unfortunately both them retired during the race at the start. So now we'll have a wee quick look at what next week is going to be. It's going to be Abu Dhabi, so make sure to be here next week. And yeah, from me, that is